We're at Lucier Stadium in Madison, Wisconsin, where Sheboygan South is getting ready to take on Madison East in the second round of the WIAA playoffs. Hello, everybody. My name is Mike Martin, and joining me is the coach, Chris Wright. Chris, a lot of people upset that South has to travel way over to Madison, being a number one seed, to play a team that wasn't even seeded in the playoffs. Tell us how the WIAA determines home field advantage.
Well, basically the rule is this: they seed 4 teams out of the 32 in 4 of the brackets, and there's 4 teams, and Oconomowoc was the number 4 seed. Madison East was an unseeded team. They beat a seeded team, so if they would upset a team, they would get a home game if they didn't have one previous. Some people think that's not fair. I don't think it's very fair, because what you do is you got a bunch of people sitting in a room trying to make these decisions. You know, they don't know what conferences are weak or strong and things like that. And basically you punish a team that went undefeated during the regular season, making them drive 2 hours and 15 minutes. However, as a coach myself, if I want to get to the state tournament or make it all the way, I know I have to beat teams to get there. I may have to go on the road. So it's a tough situation for South, but this is something they know they're going to have to do eventually.
Now, the last 3 rounds, the last round would be played in Camp Randall, but the other 2 rounds, they don't have home field advantage. Is that right?
That's correct. There'll be a neutral site next Saturday, hopefully, for Sheboygan South, and they're going to play the winner of Appleton West and Neenah, who are also playing at 1 o'clock today as well.
And they have people here watching the game. Now let's talk a little bit about the weather and Madison East. First of all, Madison East does like to throw the ball.
Yeah, and with the weather, exactly. It's been kind of strange here. Lots of wind, 20, 25, 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts here. So that should play a big part. Plus, as we were driving here, it seemed like it rained, and then it got sunny and it rained. So we'll see if that continues. But Madison East likes to throw the ball today, and so that should help South. I mean, I think they attempted over 160 passes we talked about before, and so the wind might make throwing the ball very difficult, which should help South because, of course, they like to run the ball.
Now let's talk a little bit about South, because they had a real nice game against Fond du Lac. Again, the defense was very strong. Whenever you get into playoff action as you proceed, you need to have that defense stand tall.
Once again, they only had 2 breakdowns, one on a reverse and a pass down the middle. But I'm sure Coach Hyde and the gentleman fix that this week, and I'm sure they've seen tapes of Madison East and know how they're going to throw the ball. And as we've said, the one thing maybe they haven't been strong against is the pass. But I really think this wind is going to make throwing the ball very difficult, because it is kind of a crosswind, a west wind.
Not to be the bearer of doom, but last year when South lost to Oshkosh North, they had to travel all the way to La Crosse, and they just got hammered by La Crosse Logan. I don't see that happening this year.
No, I don't think so either. The big key today will be running the football. Madison East has given up about 160 yards on the ground, which, of course, you got to like that if you're South, because they like to pound the ball. I also think the key today is the meat. Those boys up front have got to really force the action and create those holes. In a day, you're going to have to run the ball and take care of the ball. So I'm counting on the meat of South's offensive line to take care of it.
Well, we're going to find out if the meat is going to play a large part in this ball game. We're going to step out for a minute. When we come back, we'll have the opening kickoff and the starting lineups for today's game. So stay tuned, everybody.
Yeah. Hi, could I get a number 2 with a lemonade, please?
Could you make that a number 5 and make it a chocolate shake?
Number 5 with a chocolate shake.
What are you doing?
I'm ordering for you.
No, actually, I'd like a number 2
with a chocolate shake.
with a lemonade, actually. Sir,
Sorry,
could you please stop that?
I just wanted to order a number 5 with a chocolate shake.
I'd really like you
All
to
right,
stop
lady.
that. I'd like you to stop it.
No.
About a year ago, Mark and I thought, air pollution, global warming. How can we make a difference? So Mark modified our car, some sort of homemade energy source.
The best part is the car emits only helium. Genius.
But the EPA says the energy we use in our home can cause twice the greenhouse gases of a car. So now I look for products that are in the Energy Star. Simple.
The EPA invites you to go to EnergyStar.gov to discover what you can do to reduce air pollution.
I love the challenge of computers. Not that I have much time with these little guys and my job, but when my wife went back to school, I thought, why can't I? Certain things in life demand my attention, but a new career in computer science deserves my attention. An evening class at Lakeland doesn't tie my life in knots, thanks to a flexible, easy-to-manage schedule that allows me to balance work, school, and the twins. Evening classes that meet once a week, that's the easy part.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's go through the starting defensive unit for Sheboygan South. Number 2, Steve Chang, is a 5'10 senior. He'll be at a linebacker spot. Number 6, Ben Miller, is a 5'11 senior. He'll be at a safety position. Number 7, Andy Shane, is a 6-foot senior. He'll be at a defensive back. Number 20, Will Hartman, is a senior. He's 5'11. He'll be at a linebacker spot. Number 22, Jonathan Valdez, is a junior. He goes 6'3". He'll be at a defensive end position. Matt Pfister is a 5'9 senior. He'll be at a defensive back. Ben Hendricks is a 5'10 junior. He'll be a linebacker. David George is a 6'3 senior. He'll be at a linebacker position. Gavin Majorly will be at the other end spot. He'll be he's a 6'2 senior. Paul Philwitt, there you see Dave Pfeiffer getting his team ready, is a 6-foot senior. He'll be in the defensive line. And then rounding out the defensive unit will be number 99, Jacob Pfeiffer. He's a 6'3 senior. Getting ready to kick off is Mr. Automatic, Brent Vrieke. And a little mix-up back there. Picking it up is Adam Cole, and he's dragged down just outside the 10-yard line. Cole and Esser had a little problem back there, Chris. Helped South out.
Well, they both wanted it. And the wind is really, as I said in the opening, coming out of the west, so you're going to see a lot of drift with the ball and things, and got caught between them. And good start for Sheboygan South, pinning them inside the 20 to get things started here. As we said, Madison East would like to throw the ball, but they're going to have to run it in this tough wind.
Adam Kneibuehler is the quarterback, number 14. And he rolls out to the right, being pressured, passes away, it's complete. Making the catch is number 84, Dante Leon. Giving himself good time, good pass and catch.
Yeah, big tight end there, number 84, Dante Leon, 6'3", senior. Just got himself right in the middle of the red defense there. Nice rollout by Kneibuehler, and gives them time. And just like that, they're across the 20.
Exactly, a 10-yard pickup, put the ball on the 23. In the backfield is number 22, Abu Amara. He's their top running back. He's the tailback in this formation. They give it to the fullback, and dragging a defensive player forward is Chris Linz, number 33. Short gain. Actually picks up about 4 yards on the play. A little too much for my blood, Chris.
Yeah, Hartman on the stop there. Just a straight belly play to the fullback.
So defensive line shifting over. Hand off to Abu Amara, and he's hit in the backfield and dragged down. No gain on that play.
Well, they list him at 5'8", 175, but Marty, maybe with a lot of clothes on, does he weigh 175? He doesn't look that big of a kid.
Actually, you know, when you scale him down from professional level to high school level, he's probably got a build similar to a Walter Payton, even when the way he walks up.
Yeah, I would think he's about 155.
Third down and 6. Wide receivers left and right for East. South on a blitz. A drop play to Amara, and he's not going to get the first down. He gets it up to about the 31-yard line.
Brought down by number 34, Hendricks.
Well, Pfeiffer with a little extra push there. You got to be careful in the playoffs. That'll give you a first down if they catch you there. But good try there by Madison East, trying to catch South off guard with the draw, and it almost worked. Chang was coming on the outside blitz, and the opening was there. But good defense by South will force a punt. And let's see if the wind knocks it towards the South fans over there on the south side.
Fourth down. Miller hasn't handled a punt since that East game where he got nailed twice, and not bad, because South is going to have pretty good field position at the 33-yard line.
It'll be first and 10 for the Red Wings.
Yeah, just a 33-yard punt. Don Schrank's behind us here. He's the stat guy, so we'll fly out some numbers for us. They got us in a real cramped quarters here. WHBL is right next to us, and it's not a lot of area to see. So
can you see the field?
I can see what I need to. There's the TV here, but we'll do the best we can.
Stubbe is the quarterback. Donovan is the deep back. Roll off by Stubbe, fires a pass out to his wide receiver, Danny Teller. He's got it. He slips by one tackler, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 45.
Pass complete.
Well, like East on their chance, South comes out firing. You think you're going to run, and into this wind. And with the wind, actually, he threw it across there to Teller. And Danny Teller had a nice game on Tuesday and starts off this game with a catch.
Spotted at the 43, pick up a 10 yards. Lone setback, quick flip out to Donovan, tries to avoid one tackler and can't. A good tackle made out on the wing by number 50, Jeremy Winter.
Well, South's in the final 16, and even as we saw on Tuesday, Fond du Lac was a very worthy opponent. If you get to the playoffs, you're not a bad football team. If you think you're going to get an easy run today, got another thing coming. It's going to be a well-earned victory if South's going to come out of here.
3 wide receivers off to the left. Teller is the wide man. Donovan and Wilson the inside. Fake handoff. Stubbe keeps it. He's out over into Madison East territory inside the 40-yard line. Well, they gave the look, everything to the right, or pardon me, to the left, and Stubbe faked the dive and then took it left.
Well, we've seen South play a number of times, and I was thinking the same thing. Either they're going to give it up the
get
middle.
My left and right. He showed it to the left, and he took it to the right.
I think we know what's coming just as much as any team that scouted them, that there's a very good chance they'll hand that one up the middle, or Stubbe will keep it, and there was a nice gainer, and South's on the move inside East territory.
A nice pickup. 1st and 10 for South. Donovan is the deep back. He gets a handoff, cuts it back into the middle of the line, and picks up maybe a yard. Very short pickup.
Cody Ring Noonan in on the stop.
Well, the line is the guys that have to do the work today. Kyle Fredericks, Justin Lamers, Trevor Klobuchek, John Lindsay, Denny Milan's at center. They got to be the meat, they got to be the work in this tough conditions. This isn't August anymore, this is November football.
You know, I'm surprised how much the ball has been thrown, because we did talk about the wind in the opening. Stubbe fakes the handoff and keeps it, and he's hit and dropped. Good tackle made by Jeremy Winter.
Well, we've called his name a couple times, Winter, that is. Somebody better watch where he is.
Stubbe picks up pretty good chunky yardage, give him a 5-yard gain on the play. He's going to make it 3rd down and 5. Again, South comes in with a 10-0 record. East comes in with a 7-3 record. And they've been playing well of late. 3 wide receivers off to the right. South ran out of this formation last time. Stubbe straight back, fires it out to the side. He's got Donovan. Donovan crashes over that defensive back and gets it out of bounds near the 25. It's going to be a South 1st down.
Nice safe pass there. When Donovan caught the ball, he knew he needed a couple yards to get the 1st down. He could see the 1st down marker on his right here. You'll see the replay, and as you're right, Marty, he got there and delivered a little blow himself. Better
Ball on the 26, Chris.
Better to deliver the blows than get delivered by them.
All right, isn't that the truth?
Nice drive here.
In motion is Wilson. Fake inside handoff. Stubbe keeps it. He's through the line of scrimmage, and he's dragging tacklers forward. He's going to be up near the 15-yard line. That should be a 1st down. Good run by Stubbe, faking the dive and keeping it.
Same play as before. Let's run it to the left side. Good gainer there by Tim Stubbe. Now they say he's 5'7", 155. I believe that.
Soaking wet.
Yeah, but
1st down and 10, ball spotted right on the 15-yard line. Teller and Wilson are wide left. I formation, Donovan the deep back. Fake handoff. Option play out to Donovan. He scoots by one tackler, gets it near the end zone. He makes a dive for the end zone. They give it to him. Touchdown. I think it was Teller on the outside laid off of throwing a block. Otherwise, you'd have got a clip, and that allowed Donovan to do his work.
Yeah, good call. Marty is right. Teller was right there, and he decided not to get that penalty. Good decision there by Danny Teller. Good work by
Here we
Donovan.
go. You're going to see it. Look for number 82 on the outside. Right there. See him? Just stood there. That was a good move on that play. And a great play by Donovan to dive for the end zone.
Tough west wind.
Brent Vrieke on to do the kicking. Good snap and set, and the kick is right through the uprights with 6:32 remaining in the first quarter. South on top, 7-0.
6:32 remaining in the first quarter.
Isn't a boring ad about Wisconsin's dairy industry. It's an ad about your kids' new shoes. Dairying generates $20 billion for Wisconsin. Part of that $20 billion helps pay for your kids' schools. Part of that $20 billion is invested in other businesses. Businesses like the shoe store down the street. Or maybe your business. So look for Wisconsin's dairy products and support Wisconsin's dairy business. America's dairy land is your land.
Back, Kerry. We're back. South on top with 6:32 remaining. Brent Vrieke getting ready to kick off for the second time. I don't know about you, Chris, even though we just saw East run a few plays, their quarterback, Kneibauer, worries me.
Yeah, he does, but the wind favors me.
Kick is taken. Looking for an opening is a return man. And Anthony Smith Broadus gets it up near the 20, or over the 20, near the 25.
David George down on the stop, and just the kind of drive you wanted. You're going on the road, and you just march it right down the field. Basically, East had a few stops, but for the most part, South had every answer.
You have to give it to Stubbe going, even though Donovan got the touchdown, it was Stubbe who was the initiator, going 3 for 3 passing and gaining 36 yards in 3 carries.
Call a holding penalty on the kickoff, so that pins the Pergolders even farther back. Put them at the 14 to get started here, Marty.
Well, get them pinned way back just like they did on the first possession when they mixed up on the return. Pitch out to Amara. He tries to leap a tackler and does, but then he's hit right at the 15 and pushed back. Pick up a 1.
And Miller on the read there. Good job to string it out by the Red Storm. Red Wave. You see the replay. Nice replay. Good camera work there. And again, the speed of South, such a key. Opponents just don't see teams like this. Big up front and so quick.
The linebackers are the key. Fake inside handoff. Kneibauer keeps and slides down. I don't think they had the slide rule in high school, Chris. But he did it anyway.
Well, it depends how much they're paying him.
Kneibauer gets it out near the 20-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play.
What a difference between him and Stubbe. Stubbe's at 5'7", he just takes on those big guys.
Yeah, really. Good point.
And maybe those extra 2 yards a Stubbe will take that East might hope they get later on. There's Pete Barth across the way from the Sheboygan Press.
3rd down for East. Fake pitch out. Kneibauer looking deep. Fires it down the middle. Had his receiver wide open. Hit him right in the hands, but it was dropped by Dante Leon. Leon made a catch earlier in the ball game, but not that one.
No, I think that's what we're going to see a little bit of him. I think that's probably his favorite target, Leon. Dante probably liked that one back.
Well, for sure. Well, now we got Hartman as the short man and Donovan as the deep man. First time we've seen that. A good kick is away. Donovan makes the catch, a fair catch at the 48-yard line of Madison East.
Boy, number 50, Jeremy Winter was right down there.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I didn't see Donovan signal a fair catch. I thought, oh man, don't let him get hurt. 1st down and 10 for South. They're in East territory. We'll call it the 48.
That's Pete Barth there that walked by.
Yeah, guy's always stealing camera time. What a guy. Wide receivers left and right. Lone setback is Billman, I believe. Inside handoff to Jake. He gets it inside the 45 to about the 44.
Well, number 75 for Madison East is the guy that probably South should focus on. Rick Severson, 6'1", 295 pounds. So they got to do what they can to avoid that big fella.
What number is that boy?
75.
Yeah, he's a horse. 2nd down and 7. Again, the lone setback is Billman. Stubbe straight back, looking. Fires a nice outlet pass and hit Pfeiffer right in the hands, but then it was knocked away by the defender, Cole.
Adam Cole, yep. Adam Cole is right there. Just out of the outstretched hands of the one defender, but got Pfeiffer there. But you're right, Adam Cole made a good play.
3rd down and 7. Coming into the backfield is Will Hartman. Now, in previous games, they've liked to give it to Hartman in the middle instead of risking a pass on 3rd down. See what they do.
Yes.
Defensive lineman for East jumped offside. That was Travis Pagel, or as they sometimes say in Chilton, Poggle. There you see Travis, he jumped offside. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Chris told me that I'm supposed to say Pagel, so I always listen to Chris. Not.
Well, he used to be a quarterback for the Colts. Pagel. That's changes. Well, they come up with the same set here. I thought with 3rd and 2 they might change. I still think they're going to give it to Hartman.
They do, and he's up the middle, pushes the pile forward, and he's got a 1st down. And a penalty flag comes in late. That's going to be unsportsmanlike, and we're going to have to see who it's going to be called on.
We have a flag on the field.
Hartman got it down to about the 37, I believe that is. Personal foul on South. Well, that hurts.
Well, they kicked the 1st down though, Marty, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep. You can't make those kind of mistakes in the playoffs. It's just going to cost you yards. And said something earlier that Jacob Pfeiffer had 1 extra push. Well, this time somebody got caught, and
yeah, that one hurts because I mean they had everything going, and now they're going to put themselves into a. Although they moved the chains back, so it's still only a 1st and 10. Ball inside South territory at the 48. So
that doesn't make any sense, but I'm just up here.
Quick out to Donovan, eludes 1 tackler. No, he doesn't. Making a shoestring tackle for East was Dan Esser.
Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd down 9.
Well, you got all the momentum there, and like I said, that extracurricular penalty just slowed him down and fires up the East crowd a little bit.
Well, Donovan has 3 catches already in the 1st quarter. I think that's probably about as many as we've seen him make all season. 3 wide receivers off to the right. Man jumped offside, but no flag. Stubbe being rushed hard. He gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. Having a beat on him was Casey Hudek, but Casey not able to catch Stubbe in time, and I'll tell you, he's got away with one.
Yep, I think he was in the neutral zone there too, Marty, but good decision there by Tim Stubbe to get rid of the ball and not lose the yards.
It's going to be 3rd down and 9.
And a half.
Yeah, long 9. Teller's the wide man. Fake inside handoff to Hartman. Stubbe has it, and he's tackled forward. He's not going to have the 1st down, Chris, but he's going to be close.
On a keeper,
decision time.
brought down by Stanford.
That's where you might want to use that old timeout theory here. You got 4th. Oh, they're going to call it 4th and about 1.5 yards, Marty, or you punt. Coach Hine and Coach Pfeiffer are discussing. We got 2:45 left here. They decide to punt. Coach Pfeiffer's thinking. That's why you get paid the little bucks to make those big decisions.
Anthony Hoytink in. His kick is just barely away, and then he gets bumped down, but no flag. And ball rolls into the end zone.
Goes into the end zone.
I think that was a good no call on the punt.
Yep, I agree.
Even though Anthony fell down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for East. They're going to have their best starting position of the game, Chris, at the 20. We're 2:20 left in the first quarter. And South on top, 7-0. Now, we're actually playing the game on the campus of Madison La Follette, but Madison East and La Follette share this particular stadium, Lucier Stadium. Kneibuehler under center, hands it off to Amara, and he gets very little. Abu Amara.
The ball carrier Valdez on the stop.
Amara picks up 1.
2nd down 9.
Well, that run defense has been tough all year, and so far today the South defense is up to the task again.
Although Amara's had a nice season, he's gained over 1,000 yards. I think South has seen better running backs in the Valley. 2nd down and 9. Kneibuehler under center. Hartman on a blitz, and they do a running play right into the blitz. Nothing doing for Chris Lenz.
Pfeiffer and George right there.
He's going to lose 2 yards on the play.
Brings up 3rd down 12.
There you see a nice shot of the Red Wings.
Here we go. It's a big 3rd down play. Chang in the middle. Shane jumping around. Kneibuehler throws it back to Amara. George chasing him. He gets blocked out of the play. Amara's not going to have the 1st down, but he's going to be close.
Miller.
It's going to be short, Marty, by about 2 yards.
Down at the 28-yard
Even
line.
George was chasing after him, and all of a sudden he didn't see that blocker come by, and he got pancaked.
Yeah, almost looked like a lateral pass there. You had the flow all going to one side, and you threw it back. I was afraid they were going to throw it again. And a lot of ingredients, but the finished product didn't get the 1st down.
No, and that's the good thing. Kick is away. And it's going to take a good bounce for East and roll out of bounds right at about the 35-yard line.
Metcalf's punt rolls out of bounds at the
And we have 19 seconds remaining in the quarter. If they wind the clock prior to South coming to the line of scrimmage, this might have been it.
You see Coach Hine with the defense. His dad's next door. He's the film person. Jamie Berlin and Chris Korf are up here as assistant coaches in the box today. There you see the box. They'd be on the far left-hand side on the, or right-hand side of your screen, actually.
Ball on the 37, and jumping offside for South was John Lindsay.
Well, 2 penalties now.
Yeah, this is not a good thing.
Penalty A was the personal foul that put them back and broke some momentum, and now they got to start in the hole here, 1st and 15.
You know, sometimes they call those personal fouls, Chris, when players say things. You know, they didn't necessarily do anything, but they said something. Stubbe fires it out to Donovan. He makes a nice catch. He's through up over the 45-yard line. He made a great catch and then a nice run, and that'll be most likely the last play of the quarter. We're counting down at 5 seconds. Good pass from Stubbe and a great catch by Donovan. Here you're going to see it. Little shoestring catch, and he makes a good run before he's knocked down. And that's the end of the first quarter at the end of 1. Sheboygan South 7, Madison East 0.
Hung up about a consumer problem? Like that refrigerator you just bought that's freezing you out. Oh, and telemarketers who won't stop calling.
Have I got a deal for you?
Well, stand up for your rights. Use the power of the internet and the federal government at pueblo.gsa.gov, the free consumer action website. thousands of links to companies and government agencies with names, numbers, and advice to get your wrongs righted. Remember Pueblo, because you never know.
I was a liberal arts major in college.
I didn't speak a second language.
What could I?
What could I offer the Peace Corps?
The answer surprised me. I served in South Africa teaching HIV/AIDS awareness.
Working with my students in Nicaragua was a great experience. We taught each other a lot about our countries and cultures.
This is the Peace Corps today.
Redefine your world. Join the Peace Corps.
Apply now at peacecorps.gov.
We're back. Just had a good pass and catch from Stubbe to Donoval, and Donoval made a nice run after it. We had a 1st and 15. It's now going to be about a 2nd and 2.
Well, good first half for South.
First quarter,
yeah. Good opening drive, and then defense, I believe, hasn't even allowed a first down yet.
Fake handoff to Billman. Stubbe going deep. He's got a receiver, Teller, out there, but got him off the wrong shoulder, and Teller not able to make the adjustment. It's going to make it 3rd and 2.
Maybe the wind affected
Push that one, yeah.
Yeah. Looked like Danny stopped a little bit if he would have kept going down the line, but I still don't think he would have made the catch there. Run your route completely there, Danny, but again, tough wind, and Tim's got to lay that out a little bit more to the inside of the field there.
Okay, it's a big 3rd down play, 3rd and 2. Donoval is the deep back, tight to the line, except for one wide receiver, Wilson. Inside handoff to Billman. He's got the first down. He's up near the 50-yard line before he's pushed back by a host of Pergolders.
Yeah, about 7 white shirts there. East is in a 44, which means they want to clog it up. Fond du Lac, of course, clogged it up against South on Tuesday night. Made it a little bit difficult for the running game, but the outside game worked well for South Bend. Again, any team they face, you're going to really have a lot of guys up in the box.
Again, it's Billman, the up back, Donoval, the deep back. Wilson is the lone wideout. We're going with 2 tight ends in this set. Stubbe fakes the handoff. He scaps through and gets down to about the 47-yard line. And Stubbe doing it all today, Chris. He was 5 for 7 for 30 yards, and he had 42 yards rushing.
7 pass attempts, 8 now, right? 8 pass attempts in the game of this wind. And I know the DC Everest is here as well, perennial state powerhouse. They're here scouting, and lots of things for people to look at and work on when you take on this Red Wing offense.
2nd down and 7. Teller wide left, Wilson wide right. Wilson in motion. Stubbe rolling out, fires it out. Good cut made by that defensive back, but not able to make the catch was Dan Esser.
Wow.
That was a dangerous pass there. If he catches that in stride, he's gone. Yeah, you don't see many scoreboards like that, do you, Chris?
No.
It's got the little get tough and the little announcement on the board.
Wow.
It's 3rd down and 7, ball on the 47-yard line. Billman does the lone drop. Setback, Stubbe keeps it on a quarterback draw and gets it up near the 30-yard line. There was a face mask in there, but I don't know if they threw the penalty flag on it. Yep, there one goes late.
Well, that was a called play, Marty. Straight, there you see it, and watch the linemen. They're all in their run blocking.
Good blocking up front.
Yep, set play and completely fooled the Pergolders there and tack on a few more yards.
Yeah, Winter was the guy who got his hand on the face mask of Stubbe.
Now they're going to be at the 25 with a chance to put another score on the board. I always like 2-score leads better than 1.
Yeah, no kidding. 1st down and 10, ball spotted on the, was that the 25-yard line. I know I heard you, I just didn't register in my brain, Chris. Handoff to Billman on the inside. He gets down near the 20-yard line. A good pickup of about 4 yards.
I think the meat's going to work because Stubbe had that little short gain, or looked like a short gain at 3 yards. Here's another 5 yards. They're starting to work on that defensive line of Madison East, is wearing them down.
Yeah.
The meat's doing their
Listen to this. Billman's got 3 carries. Donovan only has 2. Billman the lone setback. Hand off to Billman again. He gets down inside the 20 to about maybe the 17-yard line. Quick 3 or 4 yards.
Brings up third down at about 2.
Keep pounding them. Pack sand. Pack sand. Just pound it.
3rd down and 2. Ball on the 12-yard line. Make it the 17. Fake handoff. Stubbe has it, running for the corner. He's dragged down. Have to see it. We might add a blocking penalty, Chris, on Lindsey.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on or Lamers.
Yep, it's a hold.
Oh, good play and unfortunate penalty because it really fooled the Pergolders again.
Well, he faked the handoff, and they had him biting on that dive play. Billman's been doing a good job on those runs up the middle, but there you get it. Holding on South. It's going to remain 3rd down, but now it's going to be 3rd and let's call it 12. Two wide receivers off to the left. Fake handoff, pitch out to Donovan. He's got room on the outside. He gets down inside the 15-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. He's going to have the 1st down.
Wow. That's the first time we got to see Eric Donovan use some of his speed, and I think some of the East fans said, oh my gosh, look at that guy run. Here you'll see the nice option, Stubbe. And there's the pitch to Donovan, and look at him go. And just see the heads.
Brian Andrews hanging right in there.
Well, I just watched some of these East fans just drop their heads. They don't know what they're getting here with all this speed here.
Billman is the lone setback. Donovan is the slot man on the right side. And East defender jumps offside again. And I think it was your buddy at big number 76, Cameron Arndt. Well, no, Cameron's not the real big guy.
Yep. They put in a bunch of different guys, Marty. But we'll take the free 5, especially down here. That really shortens it up. Not only the inside the 10, but they can get a 1st down as well, which I really like that situation.
Again, 3 wide receivers. I'll tell you, they're giving East a whole different look than they saw in that Fond du Lac game. Hand off to Billman right up the middle. He's struggling and he's pushed back. Ooh, I hate to see that. He had his legs tangled underneath him. I hope he's okay. There was no gain on that play.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't like that either. That's
you don't like the way he gets bent back.
Yeah.
He actually is going to lose a yard.
And he can feel that a little bit. I mean, that's good strength and conditioning there. And wow, that's a tough scenario that he was put into.
Yeah, 2nd down and 6. You get Teller and Wilson out to the left. Donovan is a deep back. Hartman is now the fullback. Give it to Hartman right up the middle. He's near the end zone. He's dropped right at the 1-yard line. Ooh, is he quick to the hole.
Wow, just a little hole, and there he goes. Linebackers never had a chance. 1st and goal from the 1. This is what you want. Hey, as I was coming in, I noticed there's a few...
Watch this. Look at how quick he hits the hole. He's there.
Wow, big drive there by Hartman.
Hartman again is the up back. They like to give it to Donovan down in close. Let's see what they do. Wideouts left and right. They give it to Donovan. He's into the end zone easily. Touchdown South. They go up 13-0. And they're running the ball and passing the ball and just playing good offense.
Yeah, and taking off time off the clock and just pounding that Madison East line. Here you'll see it. Nice hole there.
Does Hartman get a lick on that 52?
Yeah, and Klobuchar made a nice block there. And
Paul Metcalf was the recipient of that Hartman block. Stubbe is a holder. Brent Vrieke, kick is up and good. And Vrieke was hurt. He got hit on that kick. You can see him limping off, Chris. I hope he's okay. I think he got run into and got his ankle sprained, possibly. Running a little better now. Didn't look good at first, though.
There you see a nice crowd of people from Sheboygan, and as I was saying, there was some about 4 North players were here as well to made the trip all the way to Madison to support the Southside team. That's always nice to see in town here, and good crowd that came out here. I think the dance team is here as well, and I think they brought a fan bus of sorts. And
before we get too far, I want to thank the people from Madison East and La Follette for helping us get set up. We got here pretty early, but there's always some things to work out when you haven't been at a facility before.
Well, that and Kerry Kautzer in the city too for allowing to show the kids, put them on display. This is a golden opportunity for the city of Sheboygan.
Kick is mishandled and then picked up at about the 18-yard line, and finally being tackled is the East ball carrier. Anthony Smith Broadus on the return.
Chang and Mike Weber on the stop, and
the ball is on about the 28-yard line for East. And again, we talk about the red versus the blue. South is red, and they're pretty much dominating the first quarter, and this is going to be the first offensive play for East.
And
pitch out to Amara, and he slips down. Tough break for Abu Amara.
They don't have a first down, do they?
Nope. Yes, they did. They hit that kid on the first play of the game.
Oh, that's right, the tight end there.
Yeah, big number 84. It's Dante Leon. Ball is back to the 21-yard line, loss of 7.
The running game is just not to be found so far for the team in purple.
Well, Amara, although he had a great season, he doesn't have anything to feel bad about because he's playing just an outstanding defense. Blitz by South, and getting to him first was David George.
Chang was there as well. Wow. Got any other answers to this defense? You might be done by halftime the way your heads are starting to hang. Watch this play by Chang and George. George and Chang. Majorly wants, I want a piece of that.
Third down at about 28.
Ball spotted on the 10-yard line, and what was a reasonably good field position at the 28. They're now pushed way back. Don't get too confident though, South, because this kid can throw the ball. Neibauer is hit right inside the 10 at about the 2 by Chang. Steve Chang making a great play.
What a read by Steve Chang. On his end there, also came up and made the play. What a play for that young man. 5'10", 180. I don't think he's 180 either, but watch this quickly. Look at Paul Philwitt running too after him, huffing and puffing.
Ball at the 1-yard line. Their punter is right back at the end line. I can't catch the number of that kid. Kick is away. Donovan, pick it up, Eric. Run with it. There you go. He's got room. He's up to the 45, to the 40, 35, down and out of bounds just outside the 20-yard line. Oh, I was waiting. When was he going to pick the ball up?
Well, he probably told him be careful.
He surveyed left, right, up the middle. Well, there's no one around. I guess I will run with it.
I think there's going to be a penalty on East. So Sheboygan South is in a great situation again.
Paul Metcalf, by the way, was the young man who got that punt away and did a pretty good job of getting it off, too. Illegal procedure on East is declined.
Penalty is declined.
There he picks it up. And a good cutback.
Watch Ben Miller here.
Put the ball in play, first and 10 at the 22.
Boom.
There it is. Take that.
Yeah, I saw Ben say it. Don't worry, Ben, I caught you. I know what you did.
First down 10. Ball is going to be spotted, I think, on the 22-yard line. But there is a timeout, and it's by Madison East. So we'll take a short 30-second timeout and be right back with the score. South 14, East nothing.
No more. Ha! Again, you lose.
She can't throw us another odd number.
0. Nobody win. I like you boys. You got, how do you say, big balls.
Don't gamble with your life. Use a condom. Stop the spread of AIDS.
That return by Donovan was about 24 yards, Chris, and he easily took his sweet time about picking the ball up.
Yep.
But it was nice when he did.
Yep. We're located right under the W there for WHBL, and ESPN radios here, and South, of course, is just next to us. And
a lot of media here, and all of it from Sheboygan.
Yeah.
First down and 10, ball spotted on the 22. Teller and Wilson are wide to the right. Donovan is the deep back. Billman is the up back. Fumble, and East has it. Stubbe was going to place it in the into Billman's hands, and I don't know what happened, but it's a fumble, and South loses it.
Golden opportunity for the South offense to
tack on to their 14-point lead.
Yeah,
that won't happen
in the half, and there you see it just slipped out of his paws, and a break that East needed. And for once, you can hear some of the Pergolder fans a little excited, but unfortunately, they got to play the South defense now.
South coming up the middle. Chang hits. Andy Shane had it and dropped it. Steve Chang had Adam Kneibauer zeroed in, and he threw it up for grabs. Andy Shane had a beat on that lame duck and had it right in his bread basket.
Yeah, and then it kind of rolled by his paw, or right by his head it came. We're just going to heave one here, and up it goes, and down.
Quack, 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 quack. Oh. Actually, I think that receiver did a good job of keeping Andy from wrapping that other hand up around the ball.
Not a bad call for East. Just give it a shot. It's the only thing they've been able to do.
Well, timeout?
No, motion on East. You get the tight end, I think, moving that time, Marty. So it's
offside on South.
What? What about the movement by the tight end?
Didn't see that. Second down and 5. Ball on about the 31. Just short of the 32. Amara is the deep back. And again, now South. Is either Pfeiffer or Philwitt jumping offside.
Valdez too. Pfeiffer and Valdez, I think, Marty.
You know, we can't hear, but apparently the quarterback for East is maybe drawing him offside.
Second first down in the game for East by penalties.
You got to be more disciplined than that.
Believe me, in Appleton West and DC Everest, all jotting little notes down now.
Alrighty. Up back is Linz. Pitch back is to Amara. He cuts back. He's got room to roam. He's got an opening. Trying to beat Miller. He beat Miller. Trying to get down there, make the tackle. Finally being dropped is Amara down near the 10-yard line, and a great run by Abu Amara.
Well,
don't let him get out in the open.
South decided to send the run blitz up the middle, and they were exposed to the outside, and that's why you got such a big game. Here you go, nice key block there, and off he goes, and good quickness.
54-yard run.
From a turnover, couple penalties, and now East, who's just been out of this game, is looking at 6 points.
Kneibauer is hit and dropped back at about the 20-yard line. Pfeiffer got right through the line, and Kneibauer never saw him coming.
Good thing, too, he got there because the tight end there, Dante Leon, was open again, Marty. But watch Jacob Pfeiffer right up the middle. When South needed a play, that's the one they needed there. Bring the momentum back a little bit to the red side.
Well, Kneibauer in this quarter is has minus 30 yards on 3 sacks. Wide receivers left and right. South looking to blitz. Here they come. Pass up the middle, just out of the reach of the wide receiver, Anthony Smith Broadus. But good lead by Kneibauer.
Almost a great catch there by that young man. Here
And
you'll
that's
see.
where South had a little problem against Fond du Lac, the pass in the middle. Andy Shane was a defensive back, and he arrived in the scene a little too late. 3rd down and goal. Ball spotted on the 20-yard line. 3:48 remaining in the first half. South on top, 14-0. And another flag. I think they're going to get Gavin Majorly for possibly leaning over and being offside.
Yep, they got a break this time. I agree with you, Marty.
Oh, it's going to be illegal procedure on East. Good job, guys.
Illegal procedure.
Oh, the referee's got it right.
The third holders. 3rd down and goal from the 25.
What are you looking at?
Matt Mayer here.
Matt Mayer, Bob's son.
Yeah, he's St. Dominic's student. Just Monday through Friday, though, he is.
Yeah. 3rd down. Kneibauer's pass over the middle is complete. And Ben Miller wrestles the wide receiver, Dante Leon, down inside the 10-yard line to the 9. A 16-yard pickup.
Oh, that was a horrible pattern run there, Marty. You had 2 guys in the same spot. Watch this. And 5 red shirts and 3 red shirts and 2 white ones, and the 2 beat the 3 there. And with 4th down and goal to goal here, East is going to go here.
2 wide receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. The wide receiver off to the left is Cole Adam. South looking to blitz. They do. Quick pass is made. Nice catch by Leon. Split the South defenders and made the catch. And South not able to stop Kneibauer. And this is the thing that worried me, Coach, coming in.
But watch this. Ben Miller's going to just come right up on it, and instead of playing the man, he comes up in the slot, and they shoot it over there, and touchdown there for East. What a change of momentum.
Yeah, really. Kick is up and good by Paul Metcalf, and with 3:06 remaining in the first half, South lead is cut in half at 14-7.
Come on, David. Come on, David.
Let's go, David. Come on.
Come on, David. You got the love.
Get as involved in your kids' education as in everything they do, and imagine the success they might find. Stay in touch with the teacher. Visit the school. For more tips, call 1-800-281-1313.
Back at Lucier Stadium, where Sheboygan South, there you get Kerry Kautzer in the truck. Boy, we haven't had one of those kind of pictures in a long time. That's Kerry spinning the dials.
Why does Kerry look older, or why do you say that?
Well, no, we're never in a position where Brian can get over there and take that shot.
Yeah, that's true. And
now that he's done it once, I think we shouldn't do it again. Just kidding, Kerry. You're very photogenic.
Well, with 5 minutes to go, they South had the ball and ready to extend their lead now. With 3 minutes to go, they have a 7-point lead. Again, untimely penalties and a turnover and one big play there, and a tough 4th down conversion by East brought them right back into this game, which was totally dominated by South up until that point.
Well, South was really sitting in in a good position, you know, with a 14-0 lead. They just got a big punt return by Donovan. They had it 1st and 10 on the 22, and fumbled the ball on the first play from scrimmage, and East able to take it right down the field. Again, like you mentioned, the penalties certainly hurt.
Well, you got to get the boys still up. You're still up here. You've dominated the game. You got to stay up and focused, and go attack in these last 3 minutes and get another score on the board.
Miller and Donovan back deep. This ball is going to go to Donovan. He picks it up at about the 16. Handoff to Miller on a reverse, and he's not going to get much. He's going to be dragged down at the 20-yard line.
Well, we haven't been on the road very much, Marty, but they didn't run that play at all. And then last Tuesday night they ran it, and now they ran it again. And you know, it's just something they used to do all the time, is fake the reverse. And
it's like it was a normal part of their play. They wouldn't always hand it off, but they always gave you that look.
But this year they haven't run that much. And then Tuesday you brought it out for the playoffs, and now you bring it out again. So you got to think that Madison knew that they possibly could do something like that, and it didn't work this time.
3 wide receivers off to the left. Donovan is one of them. Billman is the setback in the backfield. Handoff. Nope, fake handoff. Stubbe keeps it, spins around outside the 20 up to the 24 or 25-yard line. We'll have to see where they spot him.
Mike McQueen played end properly that time and turned Stubbe in, and right back to the defense.
Pick up a 5 yards by Stubbe. Stubbe's the leading ground gainer in the first half for South in terms of yards and carries. Donovan is the deep back in this set. And another penalty flag down.
I think they're going to get East offside, number 45, McQueen.
Well, I don't know. We haven't seen East play before, obviously, but they certainly do crowd the line of scrimmage.
First down. Got to be a little quicker here. There's just 2:20 left. The clock is going to start. Now it does, which helps South a little bit. Got a couple seconds saved there.
Low and wide out is Travis Wilson to the right. Pfeiffer is the tight end on the right side also. Donovan is the deep back, a straight I formation. Donovan trying to cut it back, but a good defensive play made by East. In on the stop was their starting fullback, Chris Linz.
Big number 60. Kyle Fredericks a little slow getting up that time.
.63 yards for Stubbe on 8 carries. Finish that thought that I started before. It's 2nd down and 7, 1:30 and counting. Handoff inside to Billman. He gets up over the 35-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down, but short.
Call it 3rd and a long 3, Marty. It's about 3 and a little bit. Just a minute left here in the second quarter. Kind of a lot probably depends on this play, what's going to happen after that as far as South attacking for a first down, or excuse me, for a touchdown or not.
Under a minute and counting, down to 50. Handoff to Hartman in the middle. He gets up over the 40-yard line. It's going to be a first down South.
To the 42-yard line, 1st and 10.
South's going to call timeout.
That's going to be South's first timeout. And with 46 seconds remaining, it's South on top, 14-7. We have time for a 30-second break as we see Dave Pfeiffer in the huddle for South.
Wisconsin is known for. It touches every corner of our state. The products we are known for, the strength of our economy, the environment, the way we earn our living. Wisconsin is America's dairyland, and its dairy businesses are evolving every day. Where is it now? How important will it be tomorrow? Watch America's Dairyland.
There you see the TV8 pumpkin.
Trick or treat back in Sheboygan today, and
yeah, Kerry Coutzer was hard at work on that. He had to somehow shellac that thing so he can keep it year after year, because each year he has to do it over again. Good job on that carry.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
You know what'd be awesome? Touchdown pass by South. 1st and 10, ball spotted on, we'll call it the 43-yard line. It's probably just a hair short. Hartman is the lone setback. Fake handoff. Stubbe keeps it, and he's dragged down in the backfield. Going to be a loss of a yard.
I don't know. They're up to the line here, Marty. If they're going to be hurrying up, you might as well throw the football. And
well, they have a timeout they could have called too. They've only used one. Donovan is in the slot. Teller is wide to the left, and Wilson is wide to the right.
East defenders back up, which they should.
Stubbe rifles one out to Donovan. He takes it out of bounds near the 50-yard line, just short of it.
Yeah, but
13 seconds remaining.
They wasted like 25 seconds trying to get that play in. I mean, they should have had 2 plays, right? If you had any serious decisions on scoring, you would have done something different. And there you see the wind. If I was South right now, I think I'd just
eat it.
Eat it. You try to throw here and you get a sack and a fumble. I don't know about the clock management if you really wanted to score.
Here we go. Stubbe dropping straight back. Now he steps up, and he's going to be hit and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Spotted an opening and took it. And clock is going to run out. That's going to be the end of the first half. At the end of the first half of play at Sheboygan South, leading Madison East 14-7.
That's a great punt by Jennifer. Raymond really got a hold of that one. A lot of hard work is starting to pay off for Gene.
With programs like First Tee, Special Olympics, Midnight Golf, and the Buddy Program, PGA of America members are dedicated to reaching thousands of individuals in all kinds of communities.
Words can't describe the feeling of winning your first tournament.
Lazy bones, loping through the day.
All over America, we're no longer just sedentary, we're stationary. And that's bad news for your bones, because bones need weight-bearing activity to grow strong and stay strong. So get up, get out, get moving. A message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
Never heard.
We're back at Lucier Field in Madison, Wisconsin, where Sheboygan South leads Madison East 14-7. Give you some of the halftime stats. Total yards, Sheboygan South had 168 to East's 123. Pretty amazing in that South threw the ball 11 times. Stubbe hitting on 6 of those for 36 yards. 5 of the catches were made by Eric Donovan, and Donovan on the rushing side had 5 carries for 32 yards. Leading the South High attack was, from the rushing standpoint, was Tim Stubbe. He had 10 carries for 62 yards, and amazingly, Chris, Jake Billman had 6 carries in the first half. He had more than Donovan. And we're starting off the second half. Ball takes a short hop, picked up by Miller. He drops back. He's trying to get some room to the outside. He's going to get dropped at the 15-yard line. And bad way to start the second half.
Oh, it looks almost like what happened at the opening kickoff, Marty.
Yeah, with Madison East.
Well, Sheboygan South has to reestablish himself. They dominate the entire half except for about a 2.5-minute stint there where turnover and a drive by East. Come out with doing what you did well, and that's running the ball and pounding it in the short passing game.
Again, South in the spread offense. They have 3 wide receivers off to the right. Stubbe keeps it on the option and gets it just over the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1.
Well, I'm sure that Madison East coaching staff discussed that little scenario that we got to watch Tim Stubbe all over the place. There you see Coach Pfeiffer putting in the play here.
2nd down and 9.
I'd like to see more outside stuff with Hartman and Donovan, especially Donovan. Is this an empty backfield, Marty?
And nope.
Yep.
I believe that's Billman in the backfield. He gets the inside handoff. No, Stubbe keeps it. He's through the line of scrimmage and over the 25 to the 26. That'll be a 1st and 10 for South.
Well, I know this kind of sounds goofy, but that's a big first down, Marty. I think getting a first down, and if you would have had a 3 and out and punt right away, East would have kept some momentum, but that's just what you need. Nice run there by Tim Stubbe.
1st down and 10, and be real nice if South could establish that momentum again like they did at Fond du Lac, taking the ball 84 yards for a score, all of it on the ground. Again, 3 wide receivers off to the right. Stubbe drops, no, he gives it this time, inside handoff to Billman, and Billman is out over the 30-yard line and picked up of about 6 or 7 yards. Hartman that was?
Yep, that was the man.
Okay. The man lugging the mail.
Nice gain there. Offensive line going to work there. Pfeiffer and Klobacek going that way.
7 yards by Stubbe.
Lamers.
Stubbe by Hartman. Hartman had 3 carries in the first half for 19 yards, adds to that total. Hand off to Donnelly, he cuts it back into the middle, and East bottles up any running lanes and stops Donovan for no gain.
No gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3. Lancer checking out. Coming in is Danny Teller. You'll see him come into your screen. Pfeiffer is off on the left side, tight end to that side. They haven't thrown to him in a couple of games. Well, they did throw to him once today, but was knocked away. Inside handoff and pushing forward. Good blocking up front by Dan Milans, number 50, was Will Hartman.
Going to be short though, Marty, and they're going to have to punt.
Oh. I thought he got it over the line. Oh, he got it way short of the line. Where am I thinking? Ball is at the, picks up only 1 yard on the play.
Those were 3 plays right up the middle, Marty.
Kick is away by Anthony Hoytink. Catch is made, fake the reverse. Jamel Johnson stayed home, but making the tackle for South. I'll get the number of that kid. Was
Brought down by 22, Jonathan Valdez.
Jonathan Valdez making the stop.
Well, that time, watch this punt, Marty. I think the fake reverse actually slowed the progress of this play. I mean, he could have got a lot more yards, but look, he's got to wait, slow down, then go, and by that time, South already had those lanes filled, and there was no place for him to go. Probably cost him 3 or 4 yards. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit out there too, Marty.
1st and 10 for East on the 33. Kneibauer pitches it back to Amara. He's hitting the backfield. Bounces off of 2 tacklers, and then they blow the whistle dead, or blow the play dead, and I don't think he was down. He got a bad break on that. The more I look at him, the more I think of Walter Payton.
Yeah, he's got that nice high step there. You see some of the Madison East coaching staff. Dennis Hill is the head man here.
2nd down and 13, ball now on the 30-yard line. Good penetration by South. They got to wrap him up, though. You don't want to leave it on the official's whistle to get the guy down. Chang blitzing, and Kneibauer never sees him, and he's going to get wrapped up and dropped at the 20.
Well, once again, Chris Hine, the UW-Madison graduate, the defensive coordinator, sends the house. And a big play there by number 2, Steve Chang, puts Madison in a big, big hole. And there's a good shot of Chris Hine, and has played on the first Rose Bowl team back in the 90s. And
that was a forced sack of Kneibauer in the game, Chris.
Gotta like that when those calls work out well for you. Don't want to allow a big play here on D. Pfeiffer almost is offside.
Pass is short, and I'm going to make a correction before we go any further. I was calling Dante Leon. His name should be pronounced Leone. So 84, Dante Leone. Pass was intended for him, but it goes incomplete. It'll be 4th down. South will be getting it back. Oh, 3 and out by West. Donovan is back deep. The wind catches that one. Donovan calls a fair catch and makes it inside of East territory at about the 47-yard line. So great field possession for South. Let's see if they can pound it in this time.
Well, the weather is starting to get really dark around here, and we had intermittent showers on the way here, and I think it's starting again, unfortunately for the fans that are sitting out there and our tough camera crew.
Chain crew was going in the wrong direction. They had a quick run back the other way. 1st down and 10. Billman was in motion to pitch out to Donovan. He puts his head down, but a good tackle made by the East defender, and I believe that was Cole Adam on the stop. But Donovan on the carry, picks up pretty good yardage.
Boom. Nice replay there, carry. Good work by Eric Donovan.
2nd down and 5.
I like this situation here. I like when South can go to the long side of the field with their speed.
Hartman is the lone setback, and there's 3 wideouts to the right. Stubbe on a keeper, and he gets back up, but not much going for Stubbe on that play, maybe a yard.
Well, they wanted to go to the long side of the field that time, and I think it was open, but Tim Stubbe decided to cut it back in, and unfortunately for him this time there was nothing there. He could have ran it outside there and used Hartman in that option, but
Hartman and Lancer are out. Billman and Pfeiffer come in. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4. Billman is the up back, Donovan the deep back. We have wideouts left and right. Pfeiffer is the tight end on the left side. Billman in motion. Fake handoff. Stubbe trying to cut it back, but I'll tell you, great fill by Madison East. As soon as they saw it was a run, there were about 3 or 4 guys came up and made the stop. And we'll give Stubbe a no gain on that play. It's going to be 4th down and 4.
Well, I thought for the first quarter and a half that the South offensive line and the work they had done is wear down this East, but it seems like East is getting better as they play.
Well, they certainly got their sea legs on defense this half. Hoytink's punt, a nice spiral, carries down to about the 11, and it takes a good bounce, unfortunately for South, and scoots into the end zone. Miller picks it up, and East will have it 1st and 10 on the 20.
Wow, there's just 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. This is a quick quarter here, Marty, and again, the East defense is stepping up, so South has to counter with their own.
All right, we got wide receivers for East, left and right. Leone is the tight end. Actually, he's a slot on the right side. Amara, the deep back, but Kneibauer drops straight back. He's got a little bit of a rush. He comes up with it, makes a good move to the outside, and then he's dropped outside the 25-yard line. Made a good move on Ben Hendricks.
Yepper. Will Hartman there to finish it off, but you're right. Ben Hendricks was a little fooled there.
Pickup of 8 by Kneibauer. That's his first positive yardage gain since the 1st quarter.
Yeah, what you probably want to do there is turn him to the inside, Ben, into the defense and away, and he got kind of caught flat-footed, and big gainer there for East.
Abu Amara is the deep back. And he gets the handoff. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage and stacked up, maybe even a loss of a yard.
Well, there's no question that he does his work on the outsides, and there you see the senior, number 22. Little scat back.
Well, we may have spoke too soon, or I may have spoken too soon, because he really looked outstanding on that in the open field on that 54-yard run.
He most certainly did.
But for the most part, they've held him in check. Jump pass, Leone makes the catch. He's dragging tacklers, and he gets up to the 40-yard line before he's finally stopped. Good communication between Kneibauer and Leone.
Wow, Leone, all he does is just go into a little area. Here you're going to see the replay. A couple times now, he just gets behind the linebackers and in front of the defensive backs, and nice safe little pass, and he's a big target at 6'3", and a nice little throw there to Leone.
Leone now has 4 catches for 48 yards. Hand off to the inside, Linz, the fullback, and he gets it up to about the 44, pick up a 3.
Madison East now starting to mix things up. Pass, run, pass, use the fullback. Gain a little confidence against the South defense. Getting towards midfield.
Well, I thought in the first half we saw South do more blitzing in that first half than we'd seen in any other half of football. And they had pretty good success with it, but they also got burned by it too. 2nd down and 7. Flags all the way. Screen pass intercepted by Pfeiffer. And South has it if the play stands inside the 45-yard line.
It's motion against East. So that should be South ball, Marty.
Well, we've seen this before. I think it was in the Fond du Lac game when they tried to run a middle screen, and South had that covered up. Good defensive presence by Jacob Pfeiffer.
Well, it's nice to see your big tight end all of a sudden playing the screen right, and he did, and tried to get it to the middle screen of the tight end there, Leone, and good play there by Pfeiffer. That's right, 2 times in a row that Pfeiffer, 2 games in a row that is, that he's taken away that screen play. Big chance for South.
1st and 10 on the 44. Handoff inside and wrapped up right in the back. Well, we'll give him the line of scrimmage is Jake Billman.
It's 4 plays in a row they've run up the middle.
Linz, Dudek, and Severson in on the stop of Billman.
Well, you have to think that they're setting something up.
That's what I was going to come back with next, Marty. Hopefully this is to freeze those linebackers, get something open.
Valans leads them out, along with Fredericks and Lindsay and Klobacek. Stubbe straight back, fires it right up the middle and making a catch. I think that's Jacob Pfeiffer. Nope. Yep. Lancer making a catch, and a good one it was. Andy Lancer almost had it stripped away.
Nice. Drop back, good pass protection. Shoots a laser right in there against this tough wind.
A laser for Lancer.
Yeah, and
ball spotted right on the 30-yard line. So pick up a 14 on the play.
That's what you wanted, those linebackers frozen and squeeze that tight end in there.
Donovan taking it off tackle and gets very little. See how much they give him. You give him 4 yards on the play. A little better than I thought at first.
Give him 4 on the play, 2nd down 6.
2nd down and 6 for South. Ball spotted on the 26-yard line. Billman is the up back, Donovan the deep back. Wilson is in the slot on the left side. Teller is the wide out. Fake handoff, Stubbe has it. Bouncing to the outside, and he's got the 1st down.
Stubbe the ball carrier.
Inside the 20-yard line. Good run by Stubbe, good blocking up front.
Yeah, again, he sold that so well, Marty.
Flag on the field.
Flag on the play. And
sportsmanlike this time on ESO.
Well, we don't like to see unsportsmanlike conduct, but if they're going to call it on the other team.
It's a 1st down. Dead ball foul.
That's a big one too, because it's inside the 20. Half the distance, it'll put him at about the 8-yard line, and South has got to take advantage of this turnover by East now and punch this one in and get up by 2 scores as the third quarter is coming to a close.
Where's that ball spotted on, Chris?
8.
The 8-yard line. So it's first and goal. Ball on the 8. Donovan is a deep back.
Have him come this way.
He gets it off tackle. He runs hard to the end zone. He's in there for a touchdown. He got turned around but kept the legs churning and blasted into the end zone. 8-yard run by Eric Donovan on his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Well, each team took advantage of a turnover, and I'm glad South could counter with their own. Big turnover by East at midfield, and South offense gets on the field and drives down the field. Here you see Eric.
A big hole, but watch him turn and deep gone.
Good job there by Pfeiffer.
Vriki in. Now, Vriki got fallen on the last time he attempted an extra point. Looked like he hurt his ankle. Let's see how he does on this extra point. Kick is up and good.
Vriki's try for point is good.
And that makes it 21-7 with only 39 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, and things are looking good for the South side.
2-7.
Fat and cholesterol, they could ruin your appetite forever. Tonight, make it vegetarian. Visit pcrm.org.
Back at Lucier Stadium, where the Red Wings lead the Pergolders 21-7, and again, turnover is a key. You know, East got their score off a South turnover, and South returned the favor here in the 2nd half. Kickoff goes deep. It's going to be taken by Smith Broadus, trying to get to the outside, and he's tackled right at the 25-yard line, but there is a flag down, and if it's called on East, it's going to be a penalty on Paul Metcalf.
I think they got a penalty on Paul Metcalf.
Good call. I'll tell you, that official's hat is blowing away, and none of the players from the other team are going over to help him out.
Well, it would have been a penalty on South. They would have picked it up.
Oh, right away. Kickoff plus the penalty on East, and boy, they're shooting themselves in the foot now, Chris.
Well, just what you needed as East felt a little momentum coming in out of halftime, and for South to score first is just big, and especially now the clock is kind of in our favor.
Kneibar on a draw play to Amara, and he's trying to bounce outside, and he's going to get very little, maybe a yard at best. South reacting very well. In on the stop was Miller and Hendricks.
He's shifty back there. He hops and back and forth, and you think he got him wrapped up, and he gets away there.
In 3 carries this quarter, he has a -1 yard. And this is going to be the end of the quarter. Clock runs out. As we enter 4th quarter play, it's going to be South 21, East 7.
You just can't score without a condom. Stop the spread of AIDS.
Spread the word.
Here you see Andy McKillop. Andy's in front of the press box. This afternoon, we've got a slanted roof up there, plus it's very windy, and there you see Chris and myself. Chris kind of pushed off to the corner.
That's okay. But
him and Bob Mayer from WHBL are still friends. Fake handoff. Kneibauer fumbles it near the end zone, recovered by South. Oh no. East is going to get it back, but down at the 1 yard line, inside the 1 yard line.
Wow, I thought he had it there.
It's going to be third down, a loss of 11 on the play, and I tell you, Kneibauer is just having one whale of a bad game not a bad game, but unfortunate luck as South has just sacked him time after time. That's the 5th sack now. Making the play was majorly, and Gavin not quite able to come up with the fumble.
Yeah, sophomore Dustin Williams just getting taken advantage of.
Hand off to Amara. He's bouncing around. He's got some open room. Puts his head down, but he's going to be far short of the first down. He gets it out to the 13. Pick up a 12 yards, but we'll give him that. South will have it.
Got Ben Miller back here again.
Ben Miller has not been back on punts until this particular time. South has 10 men up. Not a good snap. And now getting the punt away was Metcalf, and a good job by him. And the ball bounces very well for East. And before it goes out of bounds, inside the 40 at the 39.
How can't there be an illegal man downfield, Marty?
I don't know that they have that in high school. That's a pro rule. Well, I got to give that Paul Metcalf a big round of applause, because he really kept his composure to get the ball and get it off. And he did have pressure on him, too. A South defender did get in there. So East avoids disaster twice at possession. Teller and Wilson wide to the right. Donovan is a deep back. Billman is the up back. Hand off to Donovan. He cuts it back. Barrels his head down and gets out to the 45. That time he was able to get some room on the cutback.
I thought he was going to shake off that defender there too.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that Donovan boy. He's just not shaking people off like he usually does.
There you see it. Oh. He always delivers that last blow, which I like to see.
2nd down and 4. South on top, 21-7. We're in 4th quarter action. Donovan leaning forward, picks up 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down. What do you think, Matt? Run it? Pass it.
Better pound it.
Better pound it is right.
Pound sand here. Get that meat working.
3rd down and a short 2.
Big push here. Big push.
Billman is the up back. Fake handoff. Metcalf misses the tackle. Stubbe's going to have the first down. Puts his head down and gets over the 50. But just barely. Good pursuit made over there by Justin Prashaska.
I was surprised on that call, Marty. I thought they'd go up the middle, and I was even more surprised that Madison didn't go for the fakes up the middle, and Tim had more room. And I thought that was a real good call there by Sheboygan South to kind of fool people. But again, good reaction by the Pergolders there to limit it. But unfortunately for them, it's a South first down, and with 9 minutes left, can run another couple minutes off the clock.
Down to 9 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. South on top, 21-7. Full house backfield, along with Pfeiffer, and he delivers a good blow, buried number 50. And 50 saying, I got held, but Winter, you got blocked, you got pancaked, man.
2nd down.
Pick up a 6 yards by Donovan. Donovan now has 10 carries for 53 yards. Stubbe has 14 for 81. Leads all rushers in the game today. Again, the full house backfield. Pfeiffer is off here on the right. Fake handoff, Stubbe keeps it. Now he cuts it back. He's got a first down, he's in the open. He's down to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, no flags. South with another touchdown on a Stubbe 50-yard run.
Quick feet there by Tim Stubbe. Cut it in and great effort. There you see it. Watch him. It's all boggled up and through that little gap, and you're not going to catch him.
44-yard run, not a 50-yarder.
It's always good when you outrun the officials too, Tim.
Yeah, but that's not saying much.
Well, they had a 25-yard head start.
Touchdown. Reiki in to attempt his fourth extra point. He's 3 for 3 so far. Pounds that one right through the uprights, and that makes the score 28-7, and looking good for South with 8:10 remaining in the ball game.
Now in front, 28-7.
You know, so I was just thinking, just trim the ends just a little.
I got it from here, Monsieur Salon type guy. Hey, today everybody is Pixie Cut Day. We're gonna take it real short, and then we're gonna dye it jet black. The look that says I scribble dark lyrics in my journal.
No pixie cut.
It just says I've got issues.
I don't have issues.
Well, you will after this haircut. Pixie cut it is.
I don't want a pixie cut.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
128. There we're back. There you get the tail of the scoreboard. Tim Stubbe having a big game. Not just running the ball, but also passing it too. Stubbe in the first half was 6 out of 11 for 36 yards. Kickoff is taken by Anthony Smith Broadus, and he gets it out over the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Sheboygan South the lead here. Now East will come back. First down and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
6.
8.6 yards a carry, mister.
Just about, exactly.
For Tim Stubbe. You see some of the Madison East people. They're cold and they're losing.
Yeah, it's not so bad when you're cold and you're winning. It's when you're cold and losing, that's when it's really bad. Timeout by East. We'll take a short timeout. South on top, 28-7 with 8:03 remaining.
Is the distance we allow between those who have the power of information and those who don't. In AmeriCorps, we're working to bridge that gap so that all of us can get to a better place. We're going around the world, on the web. In AmeriCorps, it's not can you make a difference, it's where. It's your world. It's your chance to make it better.
There you see Brian Andrews. Here on camera, Brian. Nice smile, buddy. Andy McKillop taking that shot. Kerry Kautzer in the truck, spinning the dials. We saw him before. And East ready to run the first play in this drive. Kneibauer is dropped by Gavin Majorly on another sack. South is just having their way when Kneibauer goes back to pass.
There you saw the replay there. Chris Hine is not sitting back. We're going to continue to press.
Second down and 18. Ball on the 24-yard line. Kneibauer's got minus 19 yards and 2 sacks this quarter to go along with 4 others earlier in the game. Dropping back, a little screen back. Philwith is not going to catch Amara.
Or is he?
He almost. If he keeps doing that pirouette, Paul will catch up to him.
It's a nice play.
Hey, Kerry. Is that a replay, Kerry, or is that this time?
Like I said, we'd like to thank the city and TV8 for coming out here, and it's all for the kids. And when you know, it takes a little bit to take a drive in your afternoon away, but it's well worth it for all the kids that are playing and for the community of Sheboygan. So once again, I'd like to thank the city and TV8 for providing us with a chance to do this game.
3rd down and 11, fake handoff. Kneibauer's pass to Leone is incomplete, and that'll be 4th down.
Flag down though, Marty.
Well, Amara gets up slowly. Abu Amara will head down, going back to the huddle. Let's hope he's okay.
Chop block.
Yeah, and it's going to be, penalty will be declined because it will be 4th down.
Wow, they're going to punt though, Marty.
You know, I almost think that Amara might have thrown that block, and I think it was on Pfeiffer. And when Pfeiffer's coming at you, you just kind of want to get out of the way. You know what I mean? All right, nobody back for South. Miller's back about 15 yards in a safety position. High snap. Kick is away. And the ball takes a pretty good bounce for East. It's going to be downed inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. But South will have it back with 6:21 remaining.
Can I make a prediction?
South will win.
How about where they will play their next game?
I would think somewhere in the valley. Neenah, Appleton, Oshkosh.
How about Titan Stadium?
Again.
I would think that if Oshkosh is not playing there next Saturday, that's where they will be playing their game against Appleton Western Neenah, which is going on simultaneously. And that'll be next Saturday, I would think.
Hartman and Billman are in the backfield this time. It's not the Elephant backfield. Handoff to Donovan, off tackle. He's up over the 25 to about the 26.
You know, it does say level games could be November 5th, Friday. I'm wondering if Oshkosh has a game.
We don't play on Friday.
We play on Friday.
Then I can canter in church.
And I think I could skip over there, I think, for that game if it's at night.
Well, maybe we ought to call a WIAA and tell them either this happens or I think they go for that.
That'd be nice if we could do that Friday night.
I don't mind working with you, Chris. Set my finger in place and pass me the ball when we're on the same team at basketball. Hand off to Donovan again. He's got to the outside. We got a flag on the play. He's going to have a first down if this play stands. We just got word that UW Oshkosh does play on Saturdays, so maybe we will see a Friday night game.
They're going to get a
holding on South.
That was away from the play again there, Marty.
Come on, let them hold away from the play.
Yeah.
Unless it's the other team.
And I think it was right at the interior. Could have been Danny Milans or him or Kyle
penalty
Fredericks.
is going to be marked from the 25, I believe.
The 15-yard line.
Will remain second down, but let's call it second down and 19. Okay, it's third down and 19. Ball spotted right on the 15-yard line. Inside handoff to the fullback. And I think that was Billman. Billman's got a lot of carries today, Chris. Well, that was Hartman, pardon me. But in either case, you know, the fullbacks today have gotten a lot of carries.
Third down and long, about 15 yards to go.
We're under 5 minutes, Marty, so you want to keep the ball here. This is not, you don't want to pitch one here.
4:40 and counting in the fourth quarter. South on top, 28-7. Inside handoff. Hartman breaks loose. He's got a first down. He's through the line of scrimmage. He's up to the 50-yard line, down to the 40, down to the 30, and then he's pushed out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Great run by Hartman, and again, hitting the hole hard and quick.
And a flag, Marty.
Yeah, I think they got him. A little too much activity when he got pushed out of bounds.
Well, he wasn't going to go down, so they decided to tackle when he's out of bounds. And there's, look at number 50 over there. Is that our Jeremy Winter there that's going to get that one? Here's the run by Hartman, and basically here's the hit, and then, whoa, a little extracurricular. We'll call it on Metcalf instead. But either way, looks like it's lights out Madison East.
See, I'm trying to figure out, I think that was a 55-yard run.
We have a personal foul being charged to the Pergolders.
55-yard carry plus a penalty.
Marking off 13 yards, half the distance from
on East.
Into 13-yard line.
East is, or South is going to have excellent field position at the, we'll call it the 13-yard line. And wow.
Wow.
Hartman with 59 yards in the quarter on 2 carries. Billman is the up back now. Hand off to Donovan. He's got it to the outside. He's going to get close to the end zone. I believe he's going to have the first down or close to it, but not quite to the end zone.
Well, I'd like to see this one get in the end zone and put in some of your subs, Marty. We don't want to get anybody hurt. You're up by 3 scores. There's 4 minutes left. Let's get this one in here and get some other kids in there and live for another day.
That was a 10-yard pickup and a first down. It's going to be first and goal for South. Ball spotted on the 3-yard line. Lone wide receiver off to the right is Wilson.
Come this way.
There they go. Donovan bounces to the outside, and he's into the end zone easily, and another flag is thrown. Number 24, Marcus Stanford, is going to get called for an unsportsmanlike conduct, and what he did totally was inappropriate. You don't need to give a guy a push when he runs into the end zone like that. That's just frustration on their part. Here you're going to see it. You watch him bounce to the outside, wide open. Ugh, take that. And the referee throws the flag and says, you take that. Well, Donoval's got 3 touchdowns on the day, Chris.
Well,
let's just hope that South keeps their composure. You don't need any payback. The payback is on the scoreboard.
Does he have 3 or 4 touchdowns? Does he have them all?
He 4. Has 3. Stubbe had the 44-yarder.
Well, they got 5, so whatever. He's got 4, I think.
Yeah, oh, did I say 3?
Yep.
My bad. That extra point is up and good again. Riki earning that moniker, Mr. Automatic, in the playoffs. And it's 35-7, South on top with only 4:12 remaining. Gotta love it.
Twins can be a handful.
Buy one, get one free.
So when I decided to go back to school, I needed to find one that fit our lifestyle. Lakeland College was the perfect place. They offer an easy-to-manage schedule and counselors to help me anytime. Evening classes at Lakeland don't tie our life in knots.
Ever consider a double major?
Just totaling up the scoring plays, Chris, and you're right, Donovan does have 4 touchdowns. A 15-yarder, a 1-yarder, a 8-yarder, and then this 3-yarder. The other touchdown, of course, was Tim Stubbe's 45-yard option play. And would look pretty intense at halftime, 14-7, and East with a little bit of momentum. South has come up strong again in the second half. Nice return made by Smith Broadus. Gets it out near the 50-yard line.
But another flag on the...
Probably on a illegal block by East, and again they're going to get unfortunate set of circumstances.
I see a lot of fresh shirts out there for South. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. We don't want to see anybody get hurt now, and next week's another game, and get some of these kids a chance to play in tournament action. I see number 72 out there, Kyle Berlin. Adam Math, number 5, is in there.
Well, they're going to mark the ball at the East 25-yard line. They had it close to the 50, so they lost over 20 yards of field position.
Trent Brooks steps in there, number 44.
Ben Miller still at safety. He's a good 14 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Fake reverse, Kneibauer going deep to his fullback, Linz, who makes the catch at the South 45-yard line.
Well, Adam, just don't get beat deep, pal.
Yeah, just like that. Don't get beat deep.
If you want to get in the game, you have one rule. Don't allow a score. You can back yourself up, let them go in front, but, you know, earn your time here and play it right, and just back yourself up a little bit.
31-yard pickup on the play. First catch made by Linz. Leone is a slot back on the left side. Pitch out, reverse, and a pitch back. Oh, can't quite get him. Kneibauer on his feet, looking, fires it short, incomplete to Amara. Coming up, limping a little bit, was Gavin Majorly, number 52, and he's going to come off, and checking in for him is Mike Brookins.
Jeez. Yeah, you just don't want to see those guys hurt now. Big lead here. You put in as many subs as you can, I'll tell you. That's just don't want to see anybody get hurt when this game is out of reach. Gavin's a pretty tough kid. He'll probably snap back, though.
Oh, I'm sure. Same formation as before, offside eye. Amara, the deep back, pitch out to him. He gets a great block from his fullback, Linz, and he's out in the open. He's down to the 20-yard line before he's blasted by 3 Red Wings. Hendricks, Brook, and Miller.
That's all right.
Wow, he's getting up slow.
You know, you may not look pretty on the scoreboard if you allow a touchdown, but nobody cares. All you want is a W and come out of here healthy with a win. You're going to see is right. Watch the fullback with the block here. Boom, right there on George. And
let's have some fun, Red. 1st and 10, ball on the 20. Pitch out to Smith Broadus, and he scoots to the outside. He's going to have a first down. He might get to the end zone. He does. Touchdown. Broadus showing great speed to the outside and tiptoed down the sideline for a 20-yard touchdown run.
Well, you got to do something out there, boys. Get a chance to play. You got to make some plays, and
you got to give those guys some action. Like you said, you know, a score here or there, you know, doesn't matter. It's you got the ball game in hand. All right, they're going to go for 2. Broadus, Smith Broadus is the deep back. Kneibauer fakes a handoff, flips the ball out to his receiver, Leone, and he gets it into the end zone. And it's a 2-point conversion. That makes the score 35-15.
What's the point of the 2?
3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the game.
Yeah, good point.
Sheboygan South 35, Golders 15.
With 3:08 remaining, South on top, 35-15. We'll take a short break and be right back.
This year. Man, if you had known me when I was a sophomore in high school, nobody could tell me anything. I gave all my teachers a bad time. They all gave up on me, except my English teacher.
8 years teaching high school English, 10 years in recovery for alcohol addiction.
To be or not to be?
I got help.
That's it right there.
When you get help, who knows just who you'll help along the way.
For drug and alcohol information and treatment referral for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP.
Hands team now.
Yeah, right.
Here they come. They'll probably come with some type of onside kick here, so you got to be ready.
He does have a lot of hands guys up there. Donovan, Teller, Pfister. Ben Hendricks is in there along with Hartman. Andy Shane. The only return man back deep, I believe that's Miller. It is. Metcalf, there you get a good shot of Ben. Metcalf will do the kicking. 3:08 remaining, South on top.
Offsides.
And coming up with it is Hendricks.
I think it's Paul Metcalf again. That guy leads the team in penalties with about 4.
We've mentioned his name quite often.
And now
unfortunately, too many of them were for penalties.
Well, he's on the side now. You know, you have to wait till it's kicked. Oh, yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about that rule.
How can he be offside? He's a kicker. Had to be somebody else.
Yeah, it must have been somebody else. It was the other. Oh, 56 was the guy. Travis Pagel. We mentioned him, too.
I thought his name was Poggle.
Starting to wreak havoc on the kicker.
Well, as I look over at the flags, I'll tell you, every single one of them is standing straight up, and the wind is blowing very strong west to east.
We've got a strong wind here all afternoon in Madison. Now there's the kick. Another little squib kick.
Little squib kick. Miller comes up. Whoa, fall on it. He does. And South will get it on about the 30-yard line. And with 3:07 remaining, South has an excellent opportunity to run the clock out. And a lot of new faces in on the offensive unit too, Chris.
Yep. They have a fresh group in there, and good for Coach Pfeiffer to give these kids a chance. Tony Goldhart will be your quarterback. He's number 8.
That's where we stand.
Number 55.
You're in charge of getting all these names in. Hurry up.
That's Scott Hansen. He'll be at a guard. Some of the other kids here in a minute.
Nava is the deep back. Inside handoff to the fullback. I believe that was Billman again.
No, I think it's Jermaine Ogenorth.
What number is that kid?
36.
Opgenorth. Come on, coach. No gain. Second down and 10. Clock running.
Eric Bruni, number 54 in there.
One of the wideouts is a number we don't have in our program, number 80. Bob Mayer doesn't have him on his program either. Again, inside handoff.
Opgenorth.
Nothing going there.
Ryan Lawrence is number 66. He's over here to tackle.
Third down and 10.
Tyler Courtright.
2:05 and counting. Tony's saying, let me throw it, coach.
I think Nava this time.
2 wide receivers off to the right. Nava yet to see the ball. Pitch out to Nava. He's going to gain positive yardage. Picks up about 3. But short of the first down.
And good job there by Coach Pfeiffer to get the guys in the game there. And
be 4th down.
The Elite 8 for Sheboygan South. First time in history that the team from Sheboygan's been that far in the playoffs. And
they're going to have more wins than any other high school team in Sheboygan history with 11 now. We're down to a minute and counting. Hoytink's punt is away. Broadus coming up, but he'll let it bounce, and it'll take an east bounce, and it's going to roll, be knocked dead at the 45-yard line. So Anthony Hoytink not getting much of a break on the punt. East will get it in great field position.
Well, now East could put in some of their guys here, but they're not.
He's got all his studs out there.
Yeah.
And South comes back with their pretty much their first team defense.
That's bananas.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Coach. Kids work hard all year. Give them a chance. Inside handoff to Lenz, and he gets it up to about the 41. Coach going to go down, see if he can get some post-game interviews. We're down to 33 seconds and counting. And Kneibauer coming off the field, as is Lenz. And we get whistle stopping action. timeout Madison East, and with 21 seconds remaining, South on top 35-15, and what was a very entertaining ball game, and things looked very close in the first half when South fumbled with a 14-0 lead. East responded by taking the ball right down the field and scoring a touchdown, and the half ended with South on top only by 7, where they had an opportunity to go up 21-0. But it's been all South in the second half. They've scored 21 points. Big gun for South again. Eric Donoval with 4 touchdowns, and Tim Stubbe with over 120 yards rushing, along with some good passing and good decision making from the option play too. All righty. Lone setback for East is Devon Murray, and coming back in is Amara. Kneibauer takes a knee, and that's going to be the ball game. East will not run another play, and South will move on to action next week as they continue through the WIAA playoff road. We're going to step out for a minute. When we come back, hopefully Chris Wright will have a couple of interviews, and I'll have some final stats and comments, and we'll be out of here.
Red Wings, congratulations and good luck in your remaining games. We wish you well in the tournament.
I'm the best thing you ever had. Only thing I'm guilty of is giving you too much love, making you crazy, making you right, making me fall, making me suspect. Seem to think I'm playing her game. Don't you know her? This is me.
There's a better way to have fun with history. Visit americaslibrary.gov. Log on, play around, learn something.
Hello, I'm Martin Sheen, and I'd like to tell you about some extraordinary people who need our help. The thousands of Catholic religious women and men who are elderly. Many continue to work, like Sister Damien, who at 72 is still teaching at my old high school in Dayton, Ohio, Chaminade Julian. But thousands of others are frail and in need of health care. They have no pensions and few financial resources. Please share in their care. Give to the Catholic Retirement Fund for Religious at your parish, and thank you.
We're back here with 2 happy Red Wings, Tim Stubbe and number 2, Steve Chang. Second win now in the playoffs, Steve. Defense came to play once again like it's been all year.
Well, we had a short weekend. We were ready. We prepared. We kept it simple and just played hard.
A lot of blitzes tonight. You got a couple sacks and big plays today. Coach Hine really was sending the house against his quarterback.
Yeah, well, we knew he had some athletes at receiving, so we came with some pressure and some heat, and we got him a few times.
Yeah, it worked because, like you said, they really do throw the ball well, and with the wind the way it was probably tough to throw today. And like you said, you probably had to come after him a little bit.
Well, on a couple of plays, they got us when I don't know, it just didn't work. But it's tough. I mean, it's a playoff game, and both teams are hurting, so
yeah.
We just came with some heat.
Yeah, well, you stopped the passing game, and again, the running game was good. One big play on a running play, but besides that, the running game was really shut down for East. You guys did a good job again.
Yeah, well, our front linemen did a real good job getting pressure on the quarterback, also breaking through holes, getting past their O-line, making tackles. So made our job as linebackers a lot easier.
Yeah, and it's a heck of a group. I said you guys at the beginning of the year are the best linebacking crew in the Valley, and you proved it all year. Good luck to you next week, Steve. Tim, a lot of mid-option stuff that you got to carry the ball a little bit today.
Yeah, I think we ran option tonight more than we ran all year. But that's what we do. We do that all season, and that's our game plan. Coming in this game, I knew that they're going to be physical. Once again, they stack guys in the box. And with this wind, it was hard to throw, so it was really tough. So I knew option was going to be a key.
Hey, you took away my line there. I was going to say it was the wind tough. You did throw a couple nice passes, though. You kind of threw with the wind and had a nice zip across Andy Lancer, though.
Right, yeah, we threw with the wind whenever we could. We threw shorter passes and not so many big lightning bolts that we had to get done. We just had to get first downs.
Yeah, real hard fought game. I don't think there's going to be any games. Fond du Lac was tough. This was hard earned. I think they're all tough games, and the next ones are going to be tough too.
Right, they're just going to get tougher and tougher as we keep going on. Keep playing better teams. So we just got to stay focused in practice and keep doing what we do.
Hey, we haven't talked much about this year. I'll let you talk about Brent Vreeke's pretty clutch at kicking, too.
Oh, yeah, Brent, yeah, he's a head case. Brent's Mr. Automatic, as you would say. You know, you get one down on him, and I tell you, he's a head case. But we're glad to have him come out. He made our success this year big time.
Yeah, I think that's been special. Your offensive lines, again, did the work again. I said today you'll have to rely behind the meat and the offensive line to provide the running game because of the wind, and I think they really came to play once again, just like the defense.
Right, our offensive line has, throughout the whole year, we've ran the ball very well, but yet we've yet to play 4 quarters. Once we do, I'm telling you, this offense is up for many more points to score.
I agree with you. Good luck next week. Hopefully it'll be Friday night in Oshkosh, so otherwise it'll be Saturday against the winner of Appleton West and Neenah. Thanks. Good luck next week, guys.
Great job on the interviews, Chris. Some final totals. South ended the ball game with 341 yards of total offense, 291 of those on the ground. Tim Stubbe was the leading ground gainer. He had 15 carries for 125 yards. Tim also completed 7 of 12 passes for 50 yards. Eric Donoval was the big touchdown man. He had 14 carries for 71 yards and 4 scores. Also chipping in a big way, especially late in the fourth quarter, was Will Hartman, who had 86 yards and 7 carries. On the flip side, South just manhandled the running game of Madison East. They only allowed 48 total yards in 24 carries, and 6 sacks contributed big time to those lack of totals. The quarterback, Adam Kneibauer, had a minus 47 yards in 9 carries. He was sacked 6 times. That's going to wrap it up for our broadcast today. I want to thank the crew, Andy McKillop on the top camera, Brian Andrews on the field camera, Kerry Kautzer in the truck, my partner Chris Wright. I'm Mike Martin. Our next ball game will either be next Friday or Saturday. It'll probably be in Oshkosh, Titan Stadium. If it is there, it'll be on a Friday night. But you'll have to follow the paper for that. But until next time, thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the tournament road.